Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow, until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. Eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain. We lost only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul weaver, my angel of death.
Oh wow. I have been sitting here talking my ass off, and the mic was down. So let's try this again. Welcome to Legacy of Kain Remastered. I am Dragon. Just trying this streaming thing out. I just want to see how it goes, and plus I promised myself that when this game would ever be re-released, that I would stream it. Okay.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
I'm telling you, this is a deep game. It gets deep. But the voice acting and the story is phenomenal. For those just tuning in, our protagonist, Raziel, was recently killed. Recently, I say probably about 500 years
You are
since
weak.
he was killed.
You must feed.
The old
And so
hunger
he's
has
trying
left me.
to get revenge.
I have no desire for
Let's see
blood.
how it goes.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
From blood to souls. Let's take a good look. Delicious. Tastes like chicken. I swear this feels so much better than it used to be back in the day. Those jumps would have took forever back in the day with the old controls.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Sure, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
Come here, you ugly thing. Where are you going? You're mine now. For those of you wondering, or the one that may be wondering about the noise in the background, that is my cat. Max.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time. Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
All right. We died a couple hundred years ago. Now we're back. Let us see what the world has become since we did.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Ah, it burns.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Come on. Come on. There we go.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
And these puzzles and stuff, that's what really kind of started. Oh. Good. Yeah. Go, Cletus. There you go. Game starts slow. I'm telling you, the more the story folds and folds.
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Ooh, hell, gonna be. There you go, buddy. Yeah, give me that. And oh, there you go. Delicious. Definitely gotta keep those, gotta keep that health up. Remember that symbol? Remember, I remember the portal wounds we saw earlier. They come back into play. But then again, you may not have heard me because I didn't have a microphone. You never know. Anywho, just gonna mosey on down the Dusty Trail. I will say this. For somebody how good these controls feel to actually be able to control the camera, where you go, you know, that kind of thing. Believe me, back on the P1 and the P2, oh, these controls were rough. Wait a minute, did I come back to where I came? I did. Flame a soul and keep it moving. There you go.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb, and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
And then let's do the pushing. This was probably still stands as one of my all-time favorite games of all time. I know a lot of people go Final Fantasy or, you know, something like that. This is mine. They put so much lore, so much everything into this game. Like the deeper in you get, the more you want to know about it. Ah, fudge. Let's try this again.
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
I try my best not to talk during any cutscenes because the voice acting is so damn good in this game. Believe me, I'm telling you. Unlock this portal since we're here. It's always good to be able to go ahead on and, you know what I'm saying, unlock these portals when you got an opportunity. You never know, you might have to come back to an area. The first game was actually a lot more open world, open-ended type deal, you know what I mean? So it's not a lot of real like direction as far as like which way you're supposed to go, or even a lot of times tracking where you are or where you're going. They was They were nice enough to put in, let's say, I don't want to go back. Okay. Particular reason why you in the face? In my weapon. That was weird. Okay, so we know we're not going that way. Definitely tell the graphics have been upgraded. They really did. I know it doesn't seem like much considering what we're used to playing with now, but considering what this game used to look like as opposed to what it looks like now, bravo. Please. Hey. See? You just stayed around the corner. You've been alright. You're sitting there with a damn blade in your tummy. And your soul is gone. And then you're gone. See how this shit works? You just let me alone. Let's see if anybody else down here before we decide to head on upstairs. Nope. Let's get it. Now, you guys will have to bear with me. Oh, look at you. Trying to be stealthy and sneak out on a bro. Oh, look at that. I played these games when they first came out. I have continued to watch the cutscenes on YouTube for years. I actually still have them saved on a playlist on this channel. Decided to check it out, along with a lot of other things. Anime. Anywho, let's flip this switch and see what cracks. Let it draw. So believe me when I tell you, I am a very, very big fan of this game. And believe me, when we get to part 2, I'd be surprised if you hear me quoting a lot of the lines and stuff like that. I know a lot of these things by heart, especially Soul Reaver 2. That is my all-time favorite.
Please!
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
They deserve to die, dogs. Not that we advocate dog killing, but just fine. Well, I mean, he was there and he wasn't supposed to, he's not supposed to be here.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Here interred. You see what I'm saying when I talk to the speech and the language and the whole nine? And once again, we have to remember this was originally a PS1 game, so the image you just saw is common. Yeah. I will say this, for games back in the day, God, I hate saying that because it makes me feel so old. And if Cap is watching, shut up. It makes me feel old just because of the fact, you're sitting here and, this game is like, what, 25 years old now?
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Learn a lot about Melchiah. Apparently the sibling that took over our land and were cast away by Kain. Oh, damn it. Looks like they got that on camera. Like this not effective. Okay. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to this game, you can easily get yourself confused to turn it around. Because I literally don't know now if I... No, because you're going to use a block. Yep, there's a block. I went full circle. So you see what I'm saying? It's easy to get lost in this piece. Going in, looking up. See what I'm saying? They tuck it away so easily. You don't look, you don't see it. And look at that, another portal room. Okay, down the steps there, so we're going this way. Ooh, that was close. Well, I got a trophy for it, so I mean, I ain't necessarily be mad at that. Crazy. Oh. Come here, helper. Cricket, get the bag. Let's move it, helper. Yeah, I was just getting you just for backup. You know, I don't want to be stupid. Now, go this way. I now have to find. Ooh, good to know. There's a labyrinth underneath the water. As you may be asking, the dragon. Can't water kill us? Yes, it can. So how are we supposed to get down here? Stay tuned. You don't need to run, bitch. You're already dead. Just take the L. Just take the L. There you go. There you go. Ending me. Oh, I think I see. Return. Oh crap, that's right, I don't have the ability yet. Oh crap. Okay, your boys made a boo-boo, so this is what I mean about the open world thing. As we progress through our story, we will attain different powers. Once we have those powers that allow us to do certain things. Now, mind you, I will say this, as far as like the power set goes, it's kind of like, you know, things you really wouldn't think of. Ah, there we go. As far as being a power skill or whatever, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Where the hell are you going, dude? Dude, believe me, understand how hard that would have been back in the 90s. Doing it, man, believe me, we would have been dying 2, 3, 4 times over. Easy. Just to let you know, we're going to be bringing you more games. Pretty much just playing anything that catches my interest or things that I like. So we definitely going to be doing more of this. We're going to be running the entirety of Legacy of Kain 1 and 2 on this channel. So best believe if you've never played this game before or anything like that, come back, check it out. I guarantee you, you'll love the story. I guarantee you that. We'll also be playing a little Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to be doing some Destiny, some Black Ops. We just going to be mixing it up. We're going to be playing. We're going to have some fun here. You know what I mean? So, you know, feel free to come on by. Alright. You see here it says shift to the spectral realm to reveal hidden paths. Why we do that?
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
Alright, let's get it. You know, it's funny playing this game. I don't remember exactly how I even stumbled onto this game or anything like that. I just remember getting it one day and playing it and just being absolutely captivated with it. Back to the material realm. And I have been Team Legacy of Kain ever since. I'm telling you, you have no idea how much it means to be able to turn this camera with this right analog stick. Believe me, I could not do that back in the day. Just turn the camera on a dime, I'm telling you. See, you take stuff like that for granted back now, but you have no idea how long that puzzle would have took back in the day just because we couldn't move that stick to see what was going on. Because I done effed up. How you just come out of the damn ground like you somebody menacing or some shit? I don't care about you. Come over here so I... No, you not... No, that's not what we gonna do. Meanwhile, in Scooby-Doo manner. Come on. No, no, no. We're not gonna have any of that. No, no, we're not gonna have any of that. that means that has to be off. There it is. Seriously, come on. Pick this. No. This was also one of the bigger issues that we used to have back in the day. Whole point is to get this damn thing from here. Wonder. Oh, wow. See, I didn't know you could actually do that. Look at that. Okay, check that out. This is what the game used to look like compared to this. Look at this. Can't tell me that ain't better. Look at this picture. It was like somebody just take a bunch of pieces of paper and folded them up against themselves, and there you go. Now, the glory that is right there. Complete with Jargon. But that does not solve our dilemma, does it? So the whole thing is, if you can't flip it, which I know you're supposed to be able to flip it, well, if you can't flip it, what's the freaking purpose? You see what I'm saying? Anyway. Well, this was a nice test. Thank you all for watching, which was absolutely nobody except one person that popped in and left, and that probably was me when I was watching earlier. But anyway, we're going to come back to you the next time. Good one.